Hi guys. Yes, we are coming to you live from my living room. I have the wet curly look from the early 2000s, so that should probably give you a great vibe of what we're doing for today's video. So I wanted to do a really nice look that you could wear for really any occasion. So going to a wedding, your great aunt's funeral, something simple like that. We are going to be doing a Y2k trashy mcbling makeup tutorial. I've been seeing a couple of these online and I'm honestly really liking the outcomes because I feel like these girls can really pull it off. So we're gonna see if I can too. The only difference is that I'm gonna actually try to do the eyebrows today. I feel like it's gonna be one of those things where it is a lot harder than it looks actually to get it right like it is. So I even have a glue stick. I'm gonna try to recreate this like eyebrow monstrosity that people are doing, like recreating their fucking eyebrow shape. I wish I had that talent, but we're gonna see if I actually do today. I even got my Can Paris Hilton perfume set that I got at Ross forever ago. I also have a whole bag full of Y2k inspired makeup goodies. So like foundation that is substantially darker than my actual color, concealer that obviously doesn't brighten, it's a bronzer. I have a couple of blushes in here and I have a lot of lip colors that I want to decide between because I have no idea what I want to do for this whole look yet. Well, let's just dive right into it. All right, so I have my sponge all big and wet and damp and we're just gonna get started. I think like I said, I'm gonna do the eyebrows first. I have the thing queued up all on my iPad, so let's just see how you actually do the brows. So it seems like you literally just like take the glue stick and go. I think I have Rare Beauty eyebrow pencil that I never use. I'm gonna use for this because that seems like the perfect time to do so. One of these eyebrow pencils, it's enough of a match to where it'll be fine. Okay, so these eyebrows are probably the best that we're gonna get. I did what I could, to be honest with you. Draw them in a little bit more just so that they look a little bit more realistic. I tried to do as much hair strokes as I possibly could. The color is soft black. Yeah, okay, let's just move on to the next step because I feel like this is as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so to prime my face, I'm gonna keep with the 2000s like discontinued theme and use a primer that's discontinued. This is the MAC Frost Blur Primer. I got this from TJ Maxx for like $17 and I think it was discontinued last Christmas. I'm not really sure why though, because this feels just like the REM Beauty primer. Like literally looks like an exact replica of that formula. But we're just gonna use this primer skin really quickly. Full disclosure, I might also be having a bad skin day, so if this comes out horribly like it already is, I'm really sorry. Okay, so the primer is on. I think the hardest part about this entire tutorial is the fact that like you're gonna try to have to avoid the eyebrow area at all costs. I might need to redraw over that because it already looks like it's fading away. Cool. As for foundation, which would obviously be the next step, I do have a couple different options. I have the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth in the shade 240 Golden Beige. And then we have the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse in the shade Nude Light 4. Now, I know that this one was the most popular one, but I'm not really sure about the color, but then again there's this one right here. I think you might want to do no wait. I have this Physicians Formula concealer that just like a shitty drugstore concealer for like emergency or like rainy day makeup. I think I might do the Golden Beige and then I might highlight with this beige. I'm just gonna plop a little bit of that on my hand. Yeah, this is not my color. This can't go well. Something I forgot to do is color correct. Of my non-cisgenders, don't forget to color correct because then it'll look like you have a beard and that's not the vibe, especially for the 2000s mcbling. I look like Austin Moon from that one episode of Austin and Ally where he like tried to make Ally not like him. Like he made himself orange and like sweaty. I'm literally Austin Moon right now with the blonde hair and everything. Like this is really coming together. I tried to blend it down even though it's not my color at all, which is classic 2000s trashy McBling. Not blended at all. So the very next step we're gonna do is we're gonna take some concealer. I'm gonna try to highlight this in any way that we can. Oh, even come out. Hello? Please stand by. Oh, okay, I think I got it. Oh yeah, this will highlight fine. Okay, so I took a little bit of this Stila powder in this palette right here and I just set my entire face with it. If anything else besides my hair gets stained, I'm genuinely gonna throw a fit because this video is not worth staining half the things that I own. So now that foundation, concealer, and setting powder are done, I kind of wanted to move on to blush since they really didn't know what that was yet, or at least they didn't really use it. I'm just gonna go right ahead to bronzer. Now, I have two different options because the bronzer is harsh and cut. So I think it's like pre-2016, or they were preparing for it at least. They were using darker toned bronzers. So I have this one from Kylie. It's a really old one. It's called Tawny Mommy. I have this one from Gucci that was a little bit too dark for me, but I still use it on occasions, like when I want to get like real suntanned or that look. So it's a very similar color to that. I want to start with the Tawny Mommy and see where that leads me. Okay, we're gonna need to do some blending right there. Okay, update, and not gonna lie, that kind of made me look snatched as hell. It's kind of like the way that I did the contour, especially around the neck. It's giving like Fergie Double Duchess, like cue the resemblance. Period. So the next step would probably be the eyeshadow, the highlighter. I don't know if I brought any highlighter with me to do this. No. Okay, so I think we're gonna move straight to the eyeshadow. So I have this Hypnose palette from Lancome. It's very, very old and I've never used it up until now. It has the two colors that I need. For this kind of look, I would normally use like the Jeffree Star like cremated palette because it has a bunch of like blacks, whites, and grays. I can't find that right now, so we're just gonna use this. The eyeshadow did not turn out well, but I feel like we can save it. Okay, so I feel like the mascara helped with that at least a little bit. My eyes are literally red because I feel like I poked my eye with this mascara like several times. I used the Rocket Volume Express Waterproof from Maybelline, and this is kind of how it turned out. I mean, if the eyebrows weren't fucked up, I feel like this would look fine. Since it is, there's nothing we can do about it at this point. I feel like that's the story, guys. I feel like all that's left to do is throw on a lip gloss and we're gonna call it a day. Okay, so I feel like I want to pay homage to concealer lips, so this is a perfect shade to do so. This is actually a discontinued Kylie lip kit in the shade LA. Let's just go in and do it. Oh my god, I just saw what I was doing. Oh my god. My lip color went on a lot better than I thought it would, but this looks like a perfect match for concealer lips. Like, it's actually crazy. Let me just throw on like a velour hoodie and I think we might just call it a day. Okay, yeah, so this is from Victoria's Secret. I think I got it from Goodwill, but it's from forever ago. And I made sure that it was a little bit small just so that it would look like that classic, like juicy velour look, like the tight top and the baggy bottoms. I made sure I was wearing baggy sweatpants too. Yeah, oh my god. Let me just take out the hair clip and then we're good to go. Look at this silver dog and everything. Oh my god. I cannot believe that I did this. Like, this looks like a different person. Looks like a mean girl in like an early 2000s chick flick. Looks like Regina George's even bitchier, like older sister. This looks like a person who I'd be scared of if I went to high school with. It's terrifying. Like, this completely transformed me. I'm currently in my bathroom right now and I'm like looking at it and everything and I'm like, this is how people used to do their makeup in high school? Seriously? Like, people would walk around the halls and unironically look like this. This is fucking wild. I'm still in shock about this. Oh my god. Like, I'm very mad about how the eyebrows came out because the girl in the TikTok made it look so fucking easy. But other than that, like, who is this person? Like, this isn't Ali Rhea. This is like Carla Santorini or something. New character idea. But yeah, that's gonna be an end to today's video, you guys. Be sure to give it a like and subscribe down below and let me know what other videos I should do. Maybe I should do like a 2010s makeup tutorial with the like whole colored lipstick era. Maybe I should do a 1980s makeup tutorial. Maybe I should start doing skits with Carla Santorini. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. See you later.